It's Nolan.
Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Hit you with the no delay in my progress. All the time struggling, only further my conquest. Looking to the future, I wrote and printed the concept. Posted to the net, but that's just a piece of the mindset. Brand slow balling, I'm snowballing, get back to work. Got your favorite companies watching me, but they never chirp. Big names, all of my stories, I see them studying. I probably could have helped them, I guess they stuck in they stubbornness. This shit is jokes. Independent living, did it with the quotes. Been a hidden hand, sending lyrics, and it's been remote. From the home set up, these jokers, it's known beggars. You nothing without a squad. I'm fixing my phone settings, a lyricist, supremacist. The penmanship is limitless. I'm building businesses, aiming again since I've been in this. I'm 007, been cold since '07. How I do it? I was home alone, Kevin. Goal setting, but now my goal setting, commentating. They fixating. Light from the hand, the pins rating. Forget waiting. I hit record, then I hit record. If a nigga play me on the mic, then I choke him with the cord. Yeah, I'm sacrificing money here with every verse. Giving punchlines to these rappers when I said it first. Preaching to the choir, giving facts like we in the church. I'm just praying for the dead, start to reimburse. True prerogative, they blew the entire budget. They do it, my discussions. I'm zooming in higher up. It's like, Mr. Nolan, we should get this rolling. Tell me what you need, a check, pause, semicolon. I'm tired of the games, fanning the flames. I'm making a change. You don't value what I'm bringing, then it's not an exchange. Only resolution I'm worried about is 4K. If you really want to party with me, then set up the play, bitch.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. In this video, we're going to be talking about Jess Hilarious, The Breakfast Club, and the aftermath of the Netflix deal, right? Y'all know at the end of last year, that was a big conversation coming into the new year, was all of these deals that were getting announced. The Breakfast Club going and doing Netflix. We saw Rory and Mal getting in that Netflix deal. All these different entities that got consumed, primarily that built their platforms up on YouTube. The Breakfast Club is a little bit different because they at least are an established radio station, Power 105. They have, a syndicated audience that hears them specifically through the radio. But as far as the viewers that aren't listening to them on the radio, they also have built a video empire over the course of the last damn near 2 decades, really decade and some change, of having those interviews on YouTube where people can enjoy them, comment, and watch them rather than just listen to the audio. This is something that actually led a lot of different radio stations out there to add the video component to what they do. And now with their show being consumed by Netflix, a lot of the people that actually used to tune in via YouTube, they are now disappointed. They feel left out, which is exactly what a lot of people expected, right? Because yes, of course, Netflix is going to come in and they're going to give you the big bag. You're going to get the money. You're going to get the financial side of it. But what you can't replace with that money is the organic growth that it took from when you had just 1 follower or 200 subscribers and the channel just continued to blossom. People's favorite interviews have taken place on this platform. And now you got to go somewhere else on a paid platform that a lot of people are already leaving in droves, if we being all the way real, because the prices only keep going up on Netflix, right? So it's very interesting to see how this thing is unfolding. I personally believe that every show that was on YouTube now on Netflix is experiencing a down spike in numbers, metrics, analytics, viewers. I predicted that this was going to happen along with so many other people because it just naturally is what it is. Now, what's the sustainability going to be? I don't know. What's the term on this deal? Is it a long-term deal? I don't know the specifics on that. Maybe I could go look it up. But so far, it seems like things are on a downswing. I will say that much. Even Jess Hilarious has come out on her own vlog and confirmed as much, right? This video has been circulating for the last day or so. Let me go ahead and pull up so we can hear what Jess had to say.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, since Breakfast Club been on Netflix, man, our engagement, our people be all the fans that we built up over time, well, that they built up, I just got here, that they built up over time on YouTube, oh my God, they feel neglected because Netflix was like, nope, we want all of it. Y'all can't have no other social media presence, none. So now we gotta find other content to do that can go on our other platforms. But it's okay because Jess Hilarious got that in a bag, shorty. So make sure y'all tune into Jess's Thoughts. I started doing a segment where I do like a reaction videos to the interviews, like thoughts, shit that I be sitting there thinking in my mind in real time with the interviews. But it's some of the funniest content ever. So go ahead.
Hold on. So you got a literal host from the show, Jess Hilarious, and she is doing reaction content to the fucking interviews that she's literally in the room witnessing in real time just to create engagement around the Breakfast Club because they no longer run their own social media. Can't post the shit on YouTube because the YouTube it's an exclusive video deal to where Netflix now, I won't say completely owns it, but they have complete access to it for however long. So you got a literal co-host on the show reacting to the shit like she ain't even there or giving us her afterthoughts of the situation to create engagement around the Breakfast Club shows. Now, if that ain't some ass backward shit, like it's one thing for people like myself and other content creators to react to the shit, but to be reacting to your own shit, and not because something controversial happened, right? That happens quite a bit in the content space where you say something, somebody else says something, or something significant happens, or there's a controversy that you're gonna respond to, and you pull up the clip and you say, okay, let me tell y'all what happened here. No, this is just straight up. We don't run this shit no more. We got new bosses. They changing shit up. The dynamic of the show is different. The destination of the show is different. Therefore, I might as well get in on the reaction community and react to my own goddamn show. Boy. Now, that's not a shot at Jess Hilarious because Jess Hilarious is getting it how she getting it. This video is uploaded while she's, on weekends, she goes and does bookings and stuff like that. So she's in Richmond, Virginia, moving around. This is on YouTube. She's cashing in on the YouTube views. That's a smart move. She's been a content creator for a long time. She's one of the latest hosts to get added to the show. She's doing what she got to do. But the fact that that's what you got to do as a radio host to keep engagement going for your show or for your portion of the show, your contribution to the show, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of fucked up. I'm very interested to see what the longevity of these Netflix exclusives turns out to be in the next year or two. And again, I'm pretty sure other shows that are not coming out and saying this are experiencing the very same thing. Because who the fuck wants to pay for that shit? Who the fuck wanted to pay for Rory and Mal? Who the fuck wanted to pay for the Breakfast Club when this shit been free for 10 goddamn years? And if you live in a city where they play that motherfucker, you ain't got to see these niggas.
Make sure y'all subscribe, or as Charlamagne say, subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube first, Jess Hilarious Official, and then the Breakfast Club YouTube to see my exclusive segment that I do for the Breakfast Club. We're now on Netflix. I say we're now on Netflix. We're now on Netflix. Babe, did you know that there was a black family, the McKissick family, who...
Okay, I think that's it. This is a full vlog, so she's getting into another segment. They out, I think, eating breakfast or some shit. Hope the food was good. Hope the travels were safe. God bless. So just as that Jess Hilarious clip has been circulating all throughout social media, we got 6 Miles own Sean the Terrible, excuse me, who says Jess Hilarious said Netflix fucking their engagement up. I know Rory and Maul, Joe and Jada feeling it too. That Netflix deal wasn't well thought out. Ain't nobody going on Netflix to watch podcasts. To which Damaris from the Rory and Maul podcast comes out and says, y'all said this about Spotify exclusivity too at one point. LOL. Now, personally, I feel like she should have sat this out. Not because she's not qualified to speak on it, but just for the fact of don't get too involved with this shit because you don't control none of it. It'd be one thing if she was like a proprietor of the show, maybe defend it. But this ain't your shit. You know what I'm saying? And any amount of it being your shit that it was prior to the Netflix deal is probably even less of your shit now. So again, she should have sat this one out. Because again, when we look at the longevity of this deal, when we look up a year from now, 2 to 3 years from now, if y'all end up coming out and saying, yeah, maybe it did halt the progress of the show. Maybe it did fuck up something. Maybe the organic growth that we were having was thwarted. But we got the bag though. You know what I'm saying? But you also got to weigh the pros and cons. Is the bag that y'all got more than what you would make in that time period? Perhaps for Rory and Maul and them, they like shit, fuck it. For the Breakfast Club, I think was a little crazy. Joe and Jada, I don't think that was so bad because they were so new. And let's be clear, do we expect Fat Joe and Jadakiss to keep running this show for 5 more years? Do I think Jadakiss is gonna want to still be a co-host on a podcast for the foreseeable future? No. I think he's got a good thing going. He can tour as much as he wants. He could do whatever the fuck he wants. He could drop an album when he wants. He could do pretty much anything in life that he wants. So can Fat Joe. But I think Fat Joe has been running his fucking mouth since the pandemic. He's not going to shut up no time soon. Jadakiss, on the other hand, I personally believe he will tap out of the podcasting arena and go find something else to do with his time. Not to mention he's got the juice bars and other businesses. But I don't think he's going to want to be yapping for the rest of his life about shit that he don't care about. Right? I think it's cool now because all the OGs get to come up there. It's like an extension of the Nori shit drink champs. It's like a non-drunk version of Drink Champs, which is cool. But again, I don't expect Kiss to keep going. They may end up replacing him at some point. But yeah, that's my take on the situation. This was expected. It's not a surprise. I don't think anybody held their breath on removing your show from probably your most active platform. Crazy. And as it pertains to Spotify exclusivity, yeah, that was a big thing at one point. But most of the people that entered the Spotify exclusive deals of 2016 or 2015, most of them have either gotten their IP back, taken it off the platform, or they've taken it to, and they've gone elsewhere with it and just have Spotify as one of their aggregators for their RSS feed. And it still goes over there, but they're not in a dedicated deal because again, yes, you can make a lot of money for the exclusivity, but are you going to continue to grow your brand? Are you going to grow your visibility? Which especially in hip hop, if you're not visible, if your content is late to the party, if every time you drop you're 4 or 5 days late after everybody has already milked the cow for all of the talking points, yeah, you're going to lose out. So be careful. But I will say, whatever move that they made definitely has done a huge service over here. I'm seeing less and less of their content, less of their hot takes, less of their arguments on my timeline. So salute to y'all. I'm glad y'all did the deal. I hope y'all got as much money as you possibly could to stay the fuck off my radar. Thank you. As for Jess Hilarious, you know, like she said, she's the newest one over there. I don't even know if she's gonna necessarily stick around on the Breakfast Club for more than another year or two, to be honest. She may get another offer elsewhere. She may fuck around and, you know, find some better roles in TV and film to go pursue. Who knows? So more power to everyone that got those deals. Hopefully y'all have some plan for sustainability. Hopefully y'all have a plan on getting your IP back long term. But again, who was surprised? All right. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and greats unacknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy calls, consulting for the stakes I built. I had